Hi, welcome to Zgadgetreview. Hey, before we get started, go ahead and subscribe by hitting the subscribe button or the little watermark in the corner. Thank you. Continuing with Game Pass game announcements or games that might be coming to the service, we have one more thing that just happened yesterday. And I know it's been a week full of Game Pass Xbox news, but those have been the biggest news all week. So as we know, Xbox owns Bethesda. They added an astonishing 20 games in one day to the Game Pass service. After all those news on Thursday and the release of those games on Friday, there was a small, little, tiny tweet. And this tweet, which is crafted like a letter, has a hint of an upcoming game to Game Pass, a brand new game, not from Bethesda, to Game Pass. This is what the tweet says. It's titled Mysterious Signal, Melissa Mac Game Pass, Friday, March 12, 2 p.m. Hey team, so much news today. Hope you don't mind if I add some more, although it's completely unrelated to the other announcements. That new game has been confirmed and is officially coming to the service. As always, keep this confidential. Before I go, I did have something I wanted to ask. Has anyone else noticed a mysterious signal appearing in the distance lately, or am I the anomaly in this situation? Weird question, I know. Thanks, Melissa. They did something like this when Microsoft first announced that they were going to buy Bethesda, and they did a tweet exactly like this. It had like a email that was supposed to be confidential, and in that email they went and gave us clues of what new game was going to be coming to Game Pass, and it turned out to be Doom, not the original Doom, but Doom, the one right before Eternal, so like a couple of years ago. Doom. They're doing the same thing here. Of course, they're not giving us any information really, they're just giving a clue. And the thing that most people have come up with is Outriders. Is that new game from Square Enix that currently has a demo, or there was a demo a couple of weeks ago of it. People are saying that the reason why I think it's Outriders is because of the word, am I the anomaly? And it's justified because this is what the premise of Outriders says. Humanity's efforts to colonize the alien planet Enoch went astray as the expedition team encountered a massive energy storm known as the Anomaly. During their search for a mysterious signal which may indicate hope for humanity's future, the storm grants both Enoch's inhabitants and the colonists superpowers. So to me, that's a clear nod to Outriders with Am I the Anomaly here. They're clearly talking about the anomaly in this. But what does this mean for Outriders though? Because it's a brand new game that I think is supposed to come out in April, April 1st to be exact. So it is going to be a brand new game, and Xbox Game Pass is not known for having third-party games that come out on Game Pass on day one. This is a big development, I will say, for Game Pass and Xbox, because this could show if Game Pass can launch a game other than a first-party game. Of course, let's not talk about first-party games, because first-party games in this conversation don't matter. Microsoft owns those games, owns that platform, they put their games on Game Pass, they don't care. I mean, not that they don't care, but it's just more content for people to play. Again, like Netflix, they throw shows, they throw movies. If they work, great. If they don't, then when we're done with it. It's a cost of doing business kind of thing. So Outriders will be the first third-party game to launch on Game Pass, which will be a good experiment, because if this game becomes successful because of Game Pass, that means that there's going to be other developers, other studios that are going to put their games on Game Pass on day one, especially smaller companies who might not have a huge audience. If they can capture a big audience by just releasing it on Game Pass, well, not just releasing it on Game Pass, but releasing it on Game Pass on day one, and then obviously giving you the option to buy it if you want to buy it, it will make the service even bigger than it is now. Now, are we supposed to think of Outriders as a game that might not have launched as well as Square Enix is hoping that it will? Maybe. Could be that the response that they have gotten from the demo hasn't been very positive. Could be that the amount of pre-orders that they were looking for after the demo came out didn't happen. right? Because usually if you put a demo out and the demo is great and people respond very well to it, you're going to have a rush of people doing a pre-order for your game and being like, oh my God, I gotta buy this game. Which might not have been the case for Outriders. Maybe they put out the demo and they were like, hey, we were supposed to get, I don't know, 5,000 pre-orders or something like that, and they only got 1,000, and they're like, that's not good. I'm not gonna trash Outriders because the game hasn't come out yet. I've played a demo, and I personally was very disappointed with what I played. The characters felt weightless. Like it felt like I was floating through the map instead of like when you run. I felt like I was floating. The animations on the cutscenes when there's a fighting and all that were really, really bad. They looked like beginning of Xbox One's life cycle. It really the demo turned me off from playing the game. That's what the demo did for me. It didn't excite me to play the game. And to be honest, I went without any expectations because I really didn't know anything about Outriders. I had no clue what the game was. So when I heard about the demo, I was like, let me try it out, see how it is, if it's any good. And I was like, it isn't any good. I am not going to play this game. But if this game is out on Game Pass, because I already played the demo, I will definitely check it out on Game Pass to see if the game got any better from what the demo was. And if it didn't, I'm not going to play the game anymore. I'm done with the game. But at least I didn't spend any money. And at least I gave the game a try, which otherwise I wouldn't have. So this is one perfect example of why Game Pass is such a great tool for developers. Because if people play the game, people who play the demo, play the game and they realize that that game is better than the demo, they're going to stick with the game and spend money on the game if the game has downloadable content. And same goes for people who didn't get a chance to play the demo, who just don't want to play the demo, but they see the game, the full-fledged out game there, they might be like, hey, let me pick it up and play it. So it's a win-win situation for Square Enix and Microsoft. I think it's funny that they keep doing these little, drops without really doing drops. It's really cool to read the comments after the tweet came out and with people's guesses and things of what the game could be. Makes it kind of fun. What do you think? Do you think that the game that's going to come out on Game Pass is Outriders? Were you impressed with the Outriders demo? What did you think about the Outriders demo? Let me know in the comment section. That's it for me. Go ahead and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Go ahead and hit that bell so you can be alerted every time we have new videos. And thank you very much for watching.